Hello everyone, LRon here with my CSGO competitive debut. This is the score screen of my first competitive Counterstrike match ever played. As you can see, I have won. Just a few announcements before I begin showing the match itself. First, I'd like to apologize in advance for the quality of the recording of the match itself. Um, I play with this kind of resolution and aspect ratio with the vertical letterboxing because the old school hitboxes used to benefit from it. I need to talk with Alpha to figure out if that's still the case or if I can go to a proper resolution and aspect ratio now. But basically, I trained like this, so of course I'm going to stick with it. But when I recorded on OBS, it stretched it to the full 1366 by 768 for whatever reason. So because of that, it's gonna look weird. And to meet my October promise, I don't really have the time to go back and record it again. So you're gonna have to just bear with me with this first one, and future matches will. I'll have a plan for that. I'll just temporarily switch my video settings in game to reflect something proper so it doesn't stretch just for when I'm recording demos. So that should fix that. Also, I know that I made a good number of dumb mistakes, so Counter-Strike pros out there, there's no need to call me out. I pretty much know that I did a lot of things stupid, and frankly, I'm rusty. I haven't played on the proper vigor necessary to compete properly, and I've gotten all those problems with playing all that casual. Casual is really a competitive killer because it's just a completely different mindset and ballpark and everything. Um, so, you know, depending on how much effort I want to put into Counter-Strike, I will either get better or still be stupid and just hope that it works out. And one more thing. I said that I was going to formally thank people that have donated skins to me so far. There have been two donations. A P2000 Pulse stat track, that was from the Anonymous, and a AK Elite build, that one's also stat track, and that was from Ocelot. Thank you, Ocelot and the Anonymous. I will be using those items in game. Alright, I think that's all the pre-game stuff I wanted to go through, so without further ado, here's the match. Alright, so they started us off with me being a counter-terrorist, and all that stuff going up right here with that guy's legs, that didn't really happen in game. This is just a weird artifact of GoTV demo saving. It only happens on this particular round, and it doesn't matter if I quit the game and relaunch, it always does that, so I think it's just corruption in the file. A 0 or 1 is misplaced or something. And I should probably also warn you, I use a crappy bread and breakfast Wi-Fi, so I'm prone to missing more than people who have nice little Cat 6, Cat 7 Ethernets with their fiber optics and whatnot. I got this little piece of shit internet that is shared amongst many people, and of course I can know exactly when the patrons of this bread and breakfast are watching Netflix or porn, because it takes quite a hit.
Counter-terrorists win.
They tried to fool us with, oh, he's AFK, and didn't work. Luckily I came to back up the guy. And so, usually on the second round I won't buy a defuse kit, but I completely space out and forget to get my, my armor. So I'm sitting around with a little SMG, and I'm practically naked. Works out for me in the end, because they never touch me. Now, in the first 2 rounds, I'm only this aggressive about mid watching, because I know that they can't afford ops yet. I know that, you know, at best, they can have low-end rifles or SMGs just like me, and I trust myself with my SMG against theirs, because I kind of train for long-distance SMGs. But when they have ops, it's like, no thanks. That's when I start to play a little more cautiously in that regard. And so I like to hide by this tree, just in case. In general, that's one of my spots that I like. And so, yeah, check both Moto and Cubby, because they like to be in both. Graveyard and Pit looks pretty good, but just to be safe, I'm gonna hug that wall. Looking for people. Heard my teammate. I knew he was probably gonna sit on top of the bomb. A, because he's silver, and B, because process of elimination. Teammate does give me some beef for not having the defuse kit, but it all worked out, and I let him know that generally I save the money until the 3rd round. This time I do go and properly buy up my armor as well. I'm glad that we didn't lose due to armor issue. That would have been sad. Frankly, I'd be fine with the defuse kit because at least I have some justification for that. So I like this corner. But that guy was kind of making it pointless. We had very minimal communication in this team. You know, sometimes we'll alert each other that the bomb's in one direction or the other. I probably stuck around a little too long there. Got myself lit a little more than I should have. And so generally when I die, I try to switch to llamas over here because he ends up being the top scorer in the match. He gets 1 more kill than me, a couple more assists than me. Oh wait, no. I'm not sure about the assists, actually. He had 2 less deaths and 1 more kill. Looks like this round will be the last round for this video. We'll be continuing in the next video. I think he ends up just killing another person or 2 and then saving. Oh no, he just saves at this point, that's right. And he's got an op, so the op's worth more than failing to get the round, and definitely worth more to avoid them from having it, so definitely the right move. So that's it for this video. I will see you next video.